Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Modern Horizons 3 draft. Got Ugin's Binding again. Great card. So yeah, it bounces a permanent, and then when you cast a colorless, basically when you cast an Eldrazi 7 or greater, you just get to bounce all their non-land permanents, which is insane. This Flesh Raker's really good too, isn't it? Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you make a spawn, and whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under control, deals this thing adds up really quick. That's a strong card. But I feel like I should probably go with the Binding. This is a mythic, and that's a really strong effect. Bounce your opponent's board basically is gonna win a game. Other good cards in here. I mean, this is a reprint, which is kind of funny. You can see how old that art is. Witch Enchanter's good. Blows stuff up, and it's a land. This one, maybe convert cards into more cards long term. Buy yourself a turn or two. Grist, huh? Whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield under control, if it entered from your graveyard, you can pay green. If you do, exile it, and then you get this back as a cool Planeswalker. Could see taking that. Otherwise, Wormcoil Larva is a pretty sweet card too. Get a bunch of things out of that. Reform is cool. Get some fat dudes out of this. Good sack outlet. I feel like you just take mythics. Just keep taking mythics. Counter a multicolored spell, destroy target multicolored permanent. I see. Evolution Witness is very good. How about this Angel? So this is the Energy deck. Unfortunately, Energy is one of those things where I feel like you kind of want to go all in on it. Can't really putz around with the Energy deck. So this creates insects for 3 turns, and then I see. Okay, not bad. Nothing to write home about, but not bad. This is a cool card. I mean, you can either draw cards or... Plus, we already have a green and a blue card, so I could see taking that. And a Ramsey into fatties. I do like that. Could see taking that. Otherwise, the Raven Charm kills some things. Landscape currently just fixes for one of our colors. Horrific Assault is one-sided removal. We can gain some life. Be a Eldrazi. Oh, this just is, that's pretty strong too. I mean, even if you don't pay the energy, it just taps all their stuff. It's pretty cool. On a land, no less, too. I could have, honestly, I could see possibly taking that, but ramp 2 on a common is pretty sweet. And the fact that it can also draw you a card, pretty strong. Gift the Viper is cool. How about this Utter Insignificance? So, yeah. I mean, it's a decent way to deal with some Eldrazi, I suppose. Landscape's still not really fixing for anything too significant. It does let us do Voidcraw's draw card ability, I guess. This is energy. We don't really need that. Could take the Void Bouncer. I don't love it. It's okay. I'm going to take the Utter Insignificance. Just get a random playable removal spell. All right. Well, if we end up playing red, this fixes for that. And, you know, there's the dirty little Eldrazi in red. So, could see taking that. The Skoa Ember Mage. 4 damage to any target. Not bad. Could see taking that too. But we might as well take the fixing first. If we're going to play red. A lot of white in here. And a Windswept Teeth. Blue to Delta. Well, we don't have any black currently, do we? Alright, well, it's not really the archetype we're going for. It seems like a lot of stuff A lot of directions we can go here. Some removal here, but not good if you're a bunch of different colors, I imagine. Watchdog's a good beater. This card's actually really good. This Glimpse of the Impossible. I had someone play this against me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this does a lot. You either get a bunch of Eldrazi spawns. I mean, you can also play the cards, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Primal Prayers. This is Energy. Don't really need that. I have an Eldrazi Snake. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that actually. Copy Crook. That's cool too. That's good. Or just super expensive thing. Hey, we can still ramp into that with the Void Craw. I could see taking the Altasaur actually. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to. This countering spells is sweet, but this is a strong card. Reach Trample. Could take another one. Reach Trample and Cascade. Almost most importantly. Return target spell or non-land permanent opponent controls to it. So it's either a bounce or a land. That is pretty good. I imagine 7-drops are kind of a dime a dozen. But it does work well with... Oh, it's a colorless spell, so it doesn't actually work with Altasaur. All right, I'm going to take the Sink into Super then. This fixes for a couple colors. Some blue and green stuff in here, but nothing I really need. If I have good Enter the Battlefield effects, I mean, do I want to pay 7 again to Cascade? Probably not. I'll take the Tranquil Landscape. Reform is cool. Better with sack outlets, I imagine. We already have an under insignificance. I'll just take the uncommon. Decent blocker. All right, Sage of the Unknowable seems pretty good. Definitely a good blocker against aggro, and then maybe activate abilities, or more likely, hopefully cast some Eldrazi off of it. All right, this doesn't really fix for us very much, does it? But I guess I'll take it anyway. Decree of Justice. Well, we already have, what, 3 white sources? So, sure. All right, back to Disruptor Flute. This is more of a sideboard card. Okay. Overload, so you can buff your whole team. This is kind of cool, actually, Arena of Glory. But you have to control a mountain. Oh, that could be tough. Thing is, just take the land. I mean, this effect is pretty good. Effect is good. Giving haste to something huge, too. And ramping into it. Well, I guess it's not really ramping into it, is it? But it's kind of fixing with double red. So I could play double red spells. I'm just not giving up anything, I feel like. Maybe Fangs of Colonia, just if you're playing fatties or hoping to, then you don't really care. Kozilek's Command. Target player creates Eldrazi. Scries X draws. Exile target creature with mana value X or less. Okay, well, that's pretty sweet. Jet Medallion makes stuff cheaper. Messenger is a flyer that can get you some dudes. Trickster's Elk. Not bad. Let's take the command. Oh, well, I guess we're going to need a lot of landscapes, huh? To make it work. I guess we do have Void Craw. But double colorless, maybe not the easiest to get. Well, we're hoping to get some spawns, too. I'll take it. I think it's cool. That's pretty good effect. If you have a billion mana too, you just get a bunch of dudes. So, choices here. We can take the fight card. I really like Witness a lot. Getting permanents back from your graveyard is nice. Priest of Titania ramps. 1 mana counterspell for a lot of things. They do get a bird though. 2/2 flyer is actually pretty relevant. I feel like. It is rare though. It's a strong effect. Like I'd probably still rather counter Eldrazi and give a bird. I feel like we're definitely blue. I'll take it. Pretty creature light at the moment, but it's all right. Primal Prayers. Well, we already saw that. How about Disciple of Frailes? Huh. Draw X cards. Oh, that's kind of cool. I really like this Colossal Dread Mask, actually. This card is strong. I like to have at least one of those. It is a common. Fang Flames, some removal, too. Triple green's going to be tough if I do as many colors as I'm hoping to in this deck. I think I'm going to take the Dread Mask. The problem is it's not colorless. So I can ramp into it with the Void Crow, but not the Sage. No, that's okay. What does this crazy thing do? If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers an additional time, whenever you cast a colorless spell, copy it. It's pretty sweet. Sylvan Safekeeper is actually really good too. Just Sackline, Give Shroud is really nice. Triple colorless is going to be tough. Problem is it's cool with stuff like Kozilek's Command. It's pretty tough to get this going. I feel like I'm going to take the Safekeeper. I feel like it's a just nice way to bypass removal. All right, finally. 7-drop. We need this so badly to actually be able to trigger Ugin's Binding. Waiting a long time for that. What's this do? Copy of an enchantment you control. Do I even have enchantments? One? Alright, Propagator Drone. Creature tokens you control have evolved. Ooh, yeah, we want that one. Oh, yeah. That's sweet. Yeah, we're going to take that. Especially with, like, Kozilek's Command. Nice. Alright. Alright. Got a plan going. That's good. Idol of False Gods. This one's cool, too. Yeah. Yeah, because it makes tokens, too. Yeah, I'll take it over a Glimpse, whatever. I don't think so. Guess this is kind of removal. This, like I said, is more sideboard. Serum Visionary is not bad. Yeah, I mean, it's a playable card. A body, I mean, we probably need some cheap stuff. I could take the Glimpse. I still can't take Glimpse, and probably have Summon Center to play red. Let's just take it. The Eldrazi have gotten so much better for us now. Could take Priest of Titania. Okay. It's currently, how many elves do I actually have? Just one. That's okay. Got the Disciple back. That's actually pretty sweet. I like this card. We're not going to compete for it. They can have it. What does this do? Sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Oh. Well, it does ramp. Yeah. One tap, another in your hand. Okay. Not bad. But probably want the Spawn Gain Commander. Eldrazi spits out spawn tokens. There's also the Lurker. Currently, Lurker is I don't think we need the white spell. Currently, the Lurker is the only thing that can trigger my binding, which is a little concerning. But I feel like Spawn Gain Commander is probably much better than Lurker. The problem is, it's a pretty decent chance at this point I'm not red, so I think I'm going to take Lurker. Although we immediately get past one. Could take another Sage of the Unknowable. Still works for command too. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's take it over the. I mean, Spawn Gain Commander is great. And I probably could make it work, but I just feel like we don't need to. can pretty safely not be red, I think. So let's take Sage. Technically a 7-drop colorless spell. So it does work. Take another Visionary, Repurposer. This is 2 bodies in 1. I feel like we probably want that. We need some more cheap stuff. We need, well, I guess we don't need too many more creatures. But this works really well for the deck, I would say. This actually fixes for our mana, which is nice, but I think Repurposer is pretty good. Power Stone, well, it's actually not bad ramp. I wonder if I'd rather just have Sage of the Unknowable, because I'd rather just have a 0/4 blocker, but this is an uncommon too. This can cast our Lurkers and Kozilek's Command. It just can't ramp towards Altasaur, Dreadmask, Disciple. So there are some shortcomings of having all these Sages, but I'm going to take them just... I really think a 0/4 is actually a really good blocker. Hydra, there's a good one to get. Otherwise, I could get some more fixing. This Hydra is nice, though. When you have a bunch of ramp like we do, I guess it doesn't really... Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work with... But, I mean, you stick that on a Lurker, too, and you give it Vigilance, or Reach and Trample, rather. It's a tough one. I want more fixing, too, but... What's this do? Ooh. That's sweet. Love that. How about this one? No, we don't need that one, I don't think. Yeah, we'll take this Battle Mage. It's looking great. And recast a creature spell with mana value 4, 5, or 6. Create 2. And we're going to create 7. So currently, we could do it off Hydra 2. So it's kind of clunky, but I feel like I'm not even giving up anything for it. So, all right, Landscape, but we'll take a 3rd Lurker, double Lurker pack. Nice. There's a Witness in here too, but I'm going to take a Lurker because it also cycles. This we could actually play this. I mean, with all the fixing we have, probably don't need it. And it has to be a non-token green creature. I'll just take it. I don't think we're going to play it, though. Cave is decent. I don't know if we need that either. I'll just take it. And did not, unfortunately, get the fixing we wanted. 7 mana, 4/4. No, I don't think we have enough artifacts for that. All right. Okay, well, we're a 2-color deck, so the fixing is a little less important. That's true. Like, I don't need this. Could have had another Tranquil Landscape, but I'm pretty happy I have this Hydra, actually. Hydra on a Lurker just is ridiculous. Big fat creature. We only have to make 4 cuts, huh? Well, I don't think we need the Urza's Cave. It helps cast Battle Mage and a command, but we have 3 Sage. We just don't need it. This doesn't really fix for us either, does it? All right, so just the Landscape. But we have, I mean, it's okay. We have Landscape plus 3 Sage of the Unknowable plus Snapping, Void Crop, plus whatever Eldrazi we are able to make. I don't think we need the Flare. Still like the Safekeeper. Obviously still like Grist. We have no way to get... Wait. Yeah, we don't have a way to get creatures to interplay from our graveyard, do we? But it is a 1 mana, 1/2 Death Touch, which is not bad. I don't think we do. Unless I'm missing something. So this is a land too, which is fine. This is a land. Because we're obviously top heavy, so having extra. This isn't a land though. This is a planeswalker. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. I'm not opposed to playing a 1-mana 1/2 Death Etch, and Ugin's Binding is basically our win con. You just get to the point where they don't see it coming, into their turn, bounce something, and then you just jam a lurker, bounce their board, and you're so far ahead on like a stalemated board that they don't have a chance to come back. I'll keep this for removal. I want to keep the idol too. Yeah, I can spit out Eldrazi. That's fine. With the sages, yeah, it's not bad. This can cycle. Prefer not to. We have Dreadmask. We have ways to win with this deck, for sure. I probably still can run 19 lands, include these as like... I'm fine running it like this and making some cuts. Do I even want the Reform? I don't have any sack outlets, right? I don't think so. I don't know if I need a 4-mana 0/1 thing that jumps blocks for 3 turns. Probably don't need it. This is so good. So strong. An attack that just wants to make a bunch of Eldrazi. I mean, granted, it only works for the tokens, but whatever. It's great. Guess I can cut Reborn. 16 creatures, so I can still cut another creature. Technically, I don't have to. I only need to make 2 cuts. So 4, 5, or 6 actually don't have that much of, unfortunately. So I might cut the Unsealing. This is probably just clunky enough where it's cool, but the fact that we can't even like hit on 4, 5, and 6 is pretty bad. You really need to maximize that card. Like play it and then immediately start spitting out Eldrazi, which we're not doing. So, I need to make 1 more cut. This is removal too, that's nice. This has so many effects, I'm not even going to remember them all, and it's an instant, which is really nice. So I imagine this probably want to make... I mean, I can see all the modes being useful. Especially even the exile cards from a graveyard. Gotta make 1 more cut. I don't want to cut this. I feel like this is useful. They do get to make a bird, but 1-mana counterspell for 7 drops is pretty huge. I mean, I guess they would still get to cascade, but it's still counter what they cascade into. Could cut 1 Sage of the Unknowable. I could see that because it can only cast color spells. We don't really have activated abilities. I mean, this is really like an expensive card. We have a lot to ramp into. I feel like I'm going to need early blockers. And this is really like, I mean, you really want to cast this for like 5. And this should be expensive too. So we have a lot of expensive stuff. I think the Sages are actually kind of useful. How many elves did I end up with? 2. Is this an elf too? No, it's a human. Where's the other elf? Oh, Disciple. Cool. Okay. This turns into an Annihilator thing. That's cool. I think we can get there. Huh. I've definitely had a loss of what to cut here. Removal-wise, we have Insignificance, Command, Demon Fury, sort of. We're not drawing cards, so we're paying 4 mana sorcery for this. It's not incredible. It's just we don't have that much removal. This is pseudo removal too, I guess. Ugin's Binding, pseudo removal. Yeah, maybe we cut the Demon Fury. It just feels like something to cut. All right, color-wise. More green than blue, but we're dead even. Plus this, I think we're looking just fine. We're gonna run it like this and we'll see you round one. Oh yeah, we can keep this. I don't think I need to pay 3 life to get a turn 1 grist either. I'm actually okay drawing that because we need a double green anyway, so that's fine. I'll play this just in case we have double blue something. I don't know if we do. Actually, that doesn't make sense. We just drop the grist plus the safekeeper. Ooh. I can blow that up at some point. So I could see, I mean, we have 3 of these, so I could see cycling it. Because we're not, well, we do have a bunch of ramp though, too. And we're kind of I feel like, got a decent late game plan. I mean, they're doing Eldrazi too. I feel like I'm not in a rush here. We're just going to hang out. That's pretty good. They don't have anything to get back currently, though, so that's good, I guess. And we don't have a lot of removal, so that's actually okay, too. Alright, well. Guess we're working towards these 7 drops. Ooh. That's pretty good. Remember, we have an Ugins binding, my friends. We have Ugins binding. I can do a lot of work. Alright, well, guess we start 7 drops next turn. No ramp drawn. It took the landscape, huh? Pretty surprised they're not attacking, but I'm definitely A-okay with that. So we'll do Knight Altasaur. Oh. Well, why not just another huge thing? Great. It's a pretty big one. Oh, did we lose binding? Oh, we did. Sad. Oh. That would have been a good one to counter. Do we have any sort of removal left? Yeah, I do. Pretty sure. I don't have a counter spell up now, but that's okay. I see they can get Ulamog back, I guess, huh? I don't know if I care too much about that, though. You still have to recast it, and it costs 10. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they do have 10, but they have to pay to get it back, so it's probably okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not the worst. Oh, then I can counter Ulamog. That's great. That'll work nice. So I'm down to 5 mana though. So I'll do this. And then I guess I can get this out. And I suppose we'll get in here. All right with that. Oh, I got rid of Kozilek's command. Sadly, I need a mana here. Bummer. Because I can't equip Dread Mask now. Because it costs... Oh, never mind. Costs 5 to equip. We're good. We're good. Yes, Idol of Volscott not looking incredible on this board, but it's okay. We do have a 13/13 trample, vigilance, that I can protect. Four cards left. Sure. So they can't even do the elk because of our safekeeper, which is nice. Right about now. Yeah, we're gonna just sack. We can sack this and give it Shroud. Which is fine. Hydra. That's pretty good. So I can, I mean, I can do the Hydra. I feel like with 3 cards left, I don't have a ton of time left here to really putz around. I can turn that Tusker into something teeny. I feel like that puts him in a kind of tough spot. And 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. So I can actually attack with Repurposer plus Lurker. Because if they just stick away, well, let's see. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, I guess there's not really a reason then. Kind of surprised they cracked that. Just because the 1 life seems significant. I'm not 100% sure what we have left in our deck. I'm sure I could figure it out, but that would ruin the surprise. No, I'm not 100% sure what we have left. It's interesting that they did that instead of Ulamog, unless, are they not able to cast Ulamog? Got 2 cards left, huh? All right. So they can turn on Idol of the False God if I attack with the Repurposer. It's a little trickier. Obviously don't have a ton of time left though. They're about to get an Ulamog online here. I think we wait. I think it was a land. Last card. Not quite good enough, but that's okay. We made the game interesting, I feel like. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right, we can keep this. We've got the combo. Maybe Idol's not so good for us. No, now it looks good, I guess. Oh, that was a good draw. So I don't need to cast Grist. We can just do Idol and then start making tokens. Binding for the eventual lulls. Okay. So far, seems okay with me. I'm okay with them gaining life. Okay. Play Grist. And then we can cast our Lurker next turn. It's pretty good. Guess I could have attacked with Grist first, but it's okay. So if I attack with Grist now, I guess technically they could double block, but I don't know if I care if they do, but so I could actually sack these and yeah, you know, this is kind of crazy, but mostly because I can still just, I'm putting counters on Idol and I still get to cast another one. Like at least now Idol's doing something every turn, so I like that. All right, so we'll get in with Lurker. Sure. So can actually, I think I'm actually going to bounce in response here. Because this is just way more brutal, I think. It saves my Lurker. And then I just set up for a binding, so I like it. We're still working towards our Idol plan here. I guess if I'd kept my spawns around, I would have been able to still cast Lurker. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I would have been one short. All right. Looks like opponent conceded. Must have gotten tilted. We'll take it. See you for the next one. I mean, this hand's okay. You know, what's kind of cool is these sages can actually help pay for the equip portion of Colossal Dreadmask, so that's nice. They just can't help, you know, cast it, unfortunately, because it's not colorless. Oh, but then we immediately tear a Lurker, so that's nice. You may play it until you exile another card with Unstable Amulet. Oh, that's cool. So we have enough resources to get to this lurker. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one too. This deals damage, right? Yeah. It's pretty good. I could see possibly not blocking here. I know it seems a little crazy, but it's because right now I have double colorless for command, so it's nice to be able to keep this up if I need it. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna play it cautious here. All right. Fair enough. So I don't have my second colorless command. I can eventually get there though. I do have Sink into Stupor if I need it. Is this still going to trigger because I let him attack? Might have been a mistake. No, they still got it. Bummer. Okay. I needed to bounce before it attacks. That was my fault. I forgot what Mentor did too. So, totally my fault. Alright, I'll play Grist. Double Mentor, huh? I think I'm gonna get this 4/4 off. Although double Mentor is pretty good. Yeah, that's true actually. So I can cycle the lurker. I don't think that's a bad idea. Because then it turns on command and I still have Dread Mask. Alright, well, that's nice. Oh, Void Craw too, huh? Okay. So I can do command for 2, make 2 Eldrazi. Alternatively, I can do the Lurker. I probably just do Lurker. Because it replaces the Eldrazi, so It also just kind of forces them to have some removal here. I think it's worth it. So I still have command for next turn if they have removal. All right. Didn't have removal, no problem. Looking okay. I may need to take care of that gatekeeper, but that's all right. All right, well, that was a good rip. I just can't cast it yet because I don't have double green. Yeah, we got 2 double green spells here, unfortunately, but that's all right. We'll get in for 7. I don't think they have a good block anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're just gonna punish now. Yeah. So it's the best punishment we can do here. We don't really need the Eldrazi spawn so much anymore, do we? I don't think we do. So it's probably Scry X draw plus exile this dude. Yeah. And I only need to do it for 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then I could still play the Void Craw if I scry into a land, which I assume I'm going to get a forest here. So we're going to scry. We're going to exile the Inventor. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Let's cancel. We're going to do... We can do it for 2, and that way I can guarantee if I draw something better. Yeah, I like that more. So we'll do Scry X draw. Yeah. We do it for 2. We do that. Exile this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to get the forest. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll still draw 1. And then we'll go land and Void Craw and pass. Then next turn we can do the Altasaur. Which is going to be pretty punishing. And they're in a pretty tough spot, I feel like. I mean, this format is all ridiculously powerful cards, so you can always get back in there, but the nice thing is we have the reach for the Angel. All right, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play this regardless. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I mean, it's not enough to do everything ridiculous, but we get to attack with Lurker and then drop an Altasaur. Maybe we drop Altasaur first because we want to see what we get. It might affect their blocks, but I want to see what we get here. Oh, no. Not the most exciting. That's okay. So we actually have the mana to play and equip, I think. No, it's 11, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we do have enough to play and equip Dreadmask on the Lurker. Hmm. Well, I guess I can actually take 5 here because I can do the Dread Mask on the Altasaur. I have to hope they can't deal more damage to me, though. I'm at 3. Actually. Oh, well, yeah, with the... Alright, well, that'll work. I need 4 blockers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can do it for 6. There's probably this. 1, 5, 6, 7. Keep all my blockers. Yeah, I'm gonna get him for... I can get him for 20. Yeah, this forces him to chump, actually. All right, see you for the next one. Yeah, it's a good hand. It's okay. Grist is, hilariously enough, not even kind of super important to our deck. Oh, that was a good rip. So we have command online now, which is nice. Ah, reform. Well, I've got the binding, so I can just bounce the token. I'll leave up Serenade and Command, I guess. So I can create 2 Eldrazi And scry. I'm just gonna hang out. That's okay. Can make 3 tokens. If I do the command now. It's probably worth it. So I was supposed to block, I guess, then, huh? Whoops. A little sloppy. 3 lands. Well, I guess I can keep like this. Yeah, that's actually fine. Because I have this for the 3rd green. Oh, I could have blocked and done it. I thought I was past blocker step. Whoops. My mistake. All right. I think we just hang out. Just gonna get a forest here so I can eventually do Disciple of Freyalise if I need to. It's actually not even that great for me, to be perfectly honest. I should have left up the blue too. I mean, I'm gonna have a pretty strong lurker, I guess, coming up, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was supposed to attack with the repurposer too. That was my bad. I still didn't leave up the serenade, did I? A little sloppy here. Little slop. It's kind of funny. I mean, I still win, but it's kind of crazy, actually. They built enough energy for that. All right. See you for the next one. Not great, but I think we'll keep it. Probably going to cycle this lurker. All right. Well, no plays. That's good. It's like 2 can play at this Drown Yard Lurker cycle game, huh? All right. All right. Well, guess we're still a couple turns away from this lurker. Could cycle another one, I suppose. That's it. Yeah. I mean, if I cycle this, I get another one of this. Turns on Kozilek's command. Otherwise, I'm taking 5 next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this one too. Huh. It's not bad. Ah, I'm gonna get another one. Well, I think I'm gonna hold up on that. I'll take 5 this turn. I don't want to take 5, but kind of want to maximize Kozilek's command if I can. So I guess I can exile that and make 3 Eldrazi. Yeah. Okay. It's really nice, actually. So, yeah. Could do the drone. Yeah, do drone plus Hydra for... Wow. It's really nice. Guess I could just spit out another. Oh, I should have sacked it in response, I guess. And then they wouldn't have gotten the... They still had to use... they ended up netting one, though. So... I see. Next turn, the Hydra on the Lurker is going to be a pretty big deal. All right, See you for the next one. All right. I mean, obviously we got to keep this. We're going to get our green on turn 1 just to guarantee we can get the drone online. Oh. Yeah, we still want the green. Ooh, that's good. So we'll do the sage. This is devoid. Yeah, we want the sage. Because then we can do both of these next turn, which is pretty strong. Could actually ramp. I think that's smarter. I like ramping more. I block if they attack. They could have a removal or whatever, but I mean, at this point, the whole point of the 0/4 body is to block, so I'm gonna block it. Another land there's great. We'll go drone. Actually, do this first, then do drone. And then we pass. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Fox, Vigilance, Moonfolk Flyer, Lifelink Rat. That's a good card. Pump your team too. It's a 2/5 as well for 4. It's a good body. We do have Ugin's Binding, however, so we're gonna do some nasty stuff here coming up. Not yet, but soon. All right, land there would have been good, but that's okay. We can actually do, it's kind of funny. We don't need to yet. So I think we just hang out. Stay the course here. And then we can do idle plus binding. So I think we just that's pretty good. Well, now we'll I see. Now we'll bounce Genku. repurposer. So, we can do the repurposer. Can do the dread mask too, but we're just waiting on this Ugin's biding our time. So let's just do this and pass. Oh, I should have. It's okay. I should have created the Idol of the False God token, but that's okay. Land there would have been pretty good. Still feel like I'm not in that big of a rush to do the lurker yet. So I kind of want to wait one more turn. Just do a Void Craw here. Pretty sure binding is just cast too. I don't want to read it right now because if I look at it, it indicates to my opponent that I'm looking at it. So I don't want to do that. But I'm pretty sure that it's, I mean, we'll get a good look when it's my turn, but for now I just need to chill. We're doing fine. We're going to bounce boatload of stuff. All right. So we'll do the lurker. All right, we got a concession from him. We'll see for the next one. Sounds good. I like it. Can't cast that pesky battle mage yet, but it's okay. No rush. We may end up cycling this lurker. We'll see. We're supposed to be the late game deck, though. All right. Well. It's like they're debating removal, which I'm once again okay with. Bounce effects, less good against decks rocking into the battlefield power, or energy rather, but that's okay. Very good. Took a little more damage, but I feel like it took care of a bigger threat by doing it that way. So I guess I'm most likely just cycling a lurker this turn. Potentially just casting Battle Mage to bounce something next turn. I don't love it, but gotta do what you gotta do. It's pretty good. Well. Do I even want to bounce a creature? Not especially. But otherwise I'm taking 5 next turn. Yeah, guess I can do sink into stupor. I gotta stop on their combat step somehow. There's some way someone was telling me this. Show phases, that's what it was. Alright, I want to stop before next combat? Maybe that's what I want. They didn't get a land drop though, did they? It didn't stop on combat either, but that's okay. Alright, we'll just take it. That was weird. Yeah. we gotta just slow him down, I guess. Oof. All right. Ended up going. Did we get 4 wins or 3? Let's find out. Four wins. Okay, well, that's not bad. All right, let's see some pack one, pick ones here. Ooh, Kozilek. When you cast a spell up to 2 target players, each manifests 2 cards in their hand. For each card manifested this way, draw a card. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'd take that. That's a fun mythic. Your manifested dudes are going to be a whole lot bigger than theirs. This makes your opponent's stuff cheaper too, which I don't like. Dreamtide Whale is a 7/5. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, proliferate. So you can proliferate this and make it last longer. It's kind of sweet, actually. This works well for the, I don't know, decks can play spells cheaply. Otherwise, you go for the Cranial Ram deck, which does seem kind of fun. The Artifact deck, I haven't built it. It is a common, though, but the more you can get, the merrier. Maybe just try it out. I mean, the Dreamtide Whale deck is probably pretty fun, too. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of your library if it has the same mana value. That'd be pretty tough to set up in Limited. Solar Transformer. And this ramps you, or fixes you. Yeah, and ramps you. That's not bad. Barbarian Ring's solid. Gotta have Threshold, but whatever. That's cool. Oozewag's good. It's full of a lot of good cards in here. I could see taking the Voidcraw, though, just because Eldrazi do seem... Like, my deck was... I guess it was okay. It had Ugin's Binding, and we did steal a couple games with that, but... Oh, this isn't even the right... Never mind. We don't have to do Outlaws packs. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. See you for the next one.